counted up 100, that was all facts. Me and Billy bankroll, seen it all stacked. I fucked your dream girl and never called back. Ain't scared of jail, send me where my dog's at. I got a hall pass, I might fuck your bitch tonight. With a glass of that Diddy, ho, we sippin' white.
Till I can't see straight, throw hands till I hear them sirens. Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just might running down for the love of the chase. Just might for the thing for the folks in my watch. Just might catch a case if you lames out of place. Just might grab a case, take it straight to the face. Just might running down for the love of the chase. Just hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga saying I don't want to fake love, I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
Okay, boom. Sup, guys? Watch. We got A.WARD and Chilla Jones in the fucking house. We're live from Toronto, Decade. Both these guys are gonna battle tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
How you guys feel?
I'm excited. I can't. Man!
Yes!
Rap!
Chilla's amped.
I just want to rap. I've been saying that all week. I just want to rap. I just want to get these rounds out. Give me the chain.
Big match, man.
Give me the chain.
Let's go.
Give me the chain. Just want to rap.
Hell yeah.
Just want to rap.
A.WARD.
Give him the chain for a month or two. For a month or two. We'll let him have it.
Oh shit, let's go. Let's go.
Would you rather battle me than Ice?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Beating you is way better than beating Ice. You know, like that's a better quality win.
It's like a backhanded.
I'm suffering from this Carter Deems hangover of getting 30'd by the GOAT. So you know, this week's been, you know, I'm finally ready to.
Carter Deems battles are more just like exhibitions to see how bad Carter can beat you.
Yeah, that's
like,
very true.
That's really all it is.
Do you guys feel like Carter's ever lost? Like in this, I know he lost in Grind Time a lot because he wasn't really like himself.
You mean
yet.
like lost?
Yeah, like
nope.
No. Thinks he's won everything?
I don't know that he's clearly won everything, but I don't think I could ever say he's clearly lost anything.
Yeah, I don't think he's clearly lost. It's just weird. He's just like one of those people that it's like, there are certain people in battle rap I feel like you don't watch to see if they win or lose. You just watch.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not about how well they do. It's just about how funny they are or how entertaining that performance is.
Yeah.
Carter's just one of those dudes where he can battle a fucking 10-year-old, and you're gonna tune in and see what the fuck he does.
Totally.
He's gonna pull something out of his pocket, or he's gonna come dressed as a Pokemon. Or he's gonna do just something out of the box and just be fucking hilarious.
He's actually really funny too. Like he came to Kansas City like 2 weeks before we battled and did stand up on like a tour. And his stand up was actually very hilarious too. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I've seen it before. He's hella funny, man.
Yeah.
But I saw like the premature stages. I'm sure it's more refined.
Yeah. Because I know that when he battled Ronnie, he did some stuff, I think, out there.
No, he actually didn't do stand-up at the Comedy Store.
Oh, okay.
But he did at the Bunker, like, fucking 2 years ago. And it was definitely, like, really new for him at the time. He was feeling out the format. But, yeah, he's hella funny. But, yeah, you and Poe Rich, man.
Yeah, Poe Rich, man. This will be different. First time I ever battled somebody that hasn't battled in God knows how long. So it'll be a different dynamic to stand in front of like a return type battler. You know?
What's your mindset?
You're just gonna get more drunk than him?
Yell louder than him. I didn't shave. I've been drinking all week, and I've been practicing on yelling.
Are they even gonna mic y'all up, or are you guys just gonna yell at each other's face?
Probably not. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go with the whole dig deep in your scripts as a Bible study. You know, like, and then we'll just go back and forth.
Let's go.
Show you scriptures.
Yeah. I told my fiance now. But I told her, she's like, who are you battling? I was like, his name's Poe Rich. She's like, oh, what's he known for? I was like, well, his slogan is dig deep in yo like that. She's like, I don't think I'll be watching that one. I was like,
explaining battle rap to women. It's great. That's amazing. You guys have both also battled at this venue too.
Yes. Yannick vs. Gully 2, right?
Yeah. You guys were both on the last card in Toronto.
Oh, wow.
That was the last one.
Yeah. That was what, February?
That's crazy. I won my battle. You didn't what?
I for sure won my battle. I for sure won my battle. I know that.
Let's go.
I know that.
Let's go.
Took home a nice little watch after that day. So
that's probably my favorite venue I've been at in Toronto so far. So with the Real Deal franchise, DNA, and that was the 4th. I like that one the best.
I like the Opera House, man, but I feel like it has to be the right card. You know what I mean? Because it's such a huge venue. But yeah, the day when you battle DNA,
you battled Jonai.
I battled Jonai. I love that venue. That venue was really dope.
Oh yeah.
I never got a chance to battle it. It's called Club XS.
Yeah.
But I heard that was like the.
You were on World Dom 1, right? 1.
I was supposed to be on World Dom 2.
Okay, World Dom 2.
It was supposed to be me versus Catch P.
Yeah, from
which
Detroit,
I think is Mark's
right?
boy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he couldn't make it, but he didn't make it, so I didn't even end up taking the trip. But
that's crazy to think about, man.
Yeah, that was before. That would have been my first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slane, because Slane was up there with Mad Child doing a tour.
Yeah,
and they had called him the judge, and Slane is just like, yo, my boy battles, put him on the card. And they were like, okay.
That's dope.
Like, I didn't have to do a GZ or prove yourself or anything like that. I would have just been opening the card, which would have been dope. It's interesting to think about how my King of the Dot career would have played out if I would have done World Dom 2.
Yep.
And started there.
Yeah. What was your first King of the Dot?
After that was Deadman, was Battle of the Bay 6.
That was your first King of the Dot battle?
Ended up being my debut.
It was 2014, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
World Dom 2 was, 2011? So that was like 3 years prior.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was going back to research for Poe, like, his last King of the Dot battle was like 2013. And so, like, I was going back trying to find, like, the events, and I remember
Which one was that?
him versus 100 Bullets.
Grand Prix?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, that was like his last King of the Dot battle or whatever. And but then like I had gone back and like looked, and because he won in 2012, maybe it was 2012. Blackout 2 was that 20? With Raekwon, that's when he won the championship or whatever.
Yep, won the chain, defended it against PH, then he lost it to Diz.
Yeah, which some people say he actually beat Diz. Which
I've heard that argument too.
Yeah,
Diz had the 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish.
Yeah,
whatever that was.
Shout out to you, Disaster.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna watch a battle that I've heard a lot about. I actually haven't seen. It's from the Battle Academy in Philly. K-Shine versus E.NESS. There's like a lot of talk about Champion of the Year this year, and I've seen a lot of people kind of throwing out 2 names in particular: Sketchy Gotti, K-Shine. And people have said K-Shine's had an excellent year because he supposedly 3-0'd E.NESS in Philly, and then beat 3-0'd Av, and then 3-0'd J Mills. So
and Young Cannon in Chicago, I think.
Oh yeah, the Young Cannon battle. Okay, that was the 4th one. Yeah, for sure. So that's like his exceptional year, and this is like the case to be made for K-Shine getting Champion of the Year. Real quick, do you guys want to weigh in on like your Champion of the Year?
I think Shine and Geechee are definitely candidates. I think Iron is being overlooked by a lot of people. To be, I think between
your battle with him was this year too.
Me and Iron and JC, Iron and
Big K.
Just battled Big K, and then he just battle T-Top, which I thought he won.
Oh fuck yeah! I totally forgot he battled T-Top and stuff. Oh,
yeah, so I kind of feel like Iron's being overlooked. I think he's had a really good year, but I think Shine and Geechee are for sure the 2 front runners right now.
Yeah,
definitely.
Word.
I would tend to agree. I think Pat Stay has.
Pat 2 is being overlooked for sure.
I always like talk about
God mode lately, man.
Yeah, I always talk about like the weighted categories of your battles and stuff, because obviously like with you battling on URL, it's got like a different weight to this league Rap Battle Academy. What's the battle?
Yeah, the Battle Academy.
So with Pat battling what you would consider to be Verb and Danny Myers, Tay Rock, like his opponents to me are more of a high caliber than anybody else's, and they've all been on like RBE, URL,
Yeah.
I think he also wasn't No Shame this year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
Even though that was like I think it was a bots card or whatever.
And then
performance was incredible.
But he's got Arsenal tomorrow, and that's just another
huge name.
Huge name, you know.
Right.
So I would say Pat, and then fifth, I would say A.WARD. That dude's tear. It's cool, bro. Tear. Listen.
Yeah, Pat and Iron, I agree, have both been overlooked. I didn't even see Pat in the conversation with anybody. But yeah, it is kind of funny. People do tend to only pick people that have had like big URL battles in that category.
Which in part, like I said, it makes sense, you know.
Because champions on URL for the most part. So
you know, it does. And so that's why you try to be more, if that's your goal as a battle rapper, like if you're like, yo, I want to be champion of the year, you have to be more strategic about who you battle, when you battle them.
Yeah.
You know?
It makes sense though too, because it's like that's a lot of money. You know, if you win like how much did they give O-Red? 10K? 10K? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, like to somebody like me, it's ridiculous. To somebody like maybe like an O-Red, you know, it's a battle or two, you know?
Yeah.
So in perspective,
well, it's a battle
like if you're
for nothing, you know, it's like, oh, I just, you know, it's like the cherry on the top, you know? So that's a lot of money for anybody, for me.
I wonder how taxes work with that.
Can I
get like,
I know.
Well, get a W9 afterwards off cam.
It's a gift, technically.
I was like, well, I shot this card. I shot SMB and some 7 and RBE. So shouldn't I be nominated?
What up, Jay?
What
up, Jay?
I think
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, like the bar and the hostess get tipped out at the end of the night. You know, they made the drinks.
You for sure deserve a percentage of it.
Yeah, but K-Shon definitely is in the front running for champion of the year. So I definitely want to see this battle, because this battle is like one of the main cases for it. Him beating E.NESS in Philly. So huge E.NESS fan. So it's going to be a hard case to really win me over.
Everybody get this shit started, man. Everybody do the coin toss. Who calling it?
Let's fast forward to all this shit.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Hold it the fuck down, kid. Somebody tell K-Shon I ain't come for playtime. I come from the waistline like the Rosen from the baseline. Anything I get these hands on becomes napalm. Shine fuck with training, Joe. We heard that through the grapevine. This body bag was custom made for you, so it takes time. It's 36 holes in this crypt, they like crayons. I knock on your door and give it to you. It's like Avon. So yelling in my face gonna get you slapped, nigga. Stay calm. I cock back and dump into your lap. It's an A-bomb. On offense, I'm Durangelo. On defense, I'm like Draymond. You try that shit with Corey, nigga, try that shit with me. I pay you for a walk through and fly you out for free. I line you up and beat you down and tie you to a tree. And let the Philly crowd be as biased as can be.
Let's go.
Ness's cadence, man,
I
is
know.
just like
so good, man.
GOAT level.
I feel like Ness, like when he writes it, like that's just what it is. Like he doesn't, you know, like he literally like fit that Durantula. Like he's like on offense, I'm Durantula. Like that was way too much, you know. Like, defense, I'm Draymond. You know, I'm like he probably just wrote it down, you know.
Yeah, it sounds so good, man. Like he's always sounded like his cadence has like always been the top A1. It's kind of funny though. Like I think we watched one of his battles with like some newer cats and like, oh, he's got like this retro flow. They called it retro. I'm like, oh, you just mean like rapping, like, like rhythmic ability, you know? Like
I think that what people who don't watch battle rap and think battle rap is when that's what they, you know, so they watch it and that's battle rap, you know. So if they're new to battle rap, they're expecting something like what E.NESS is doing
for sure.
The thing with Ness and like Magic and a couple other people is I feel like a lot of times their cadence or the flow doesn't change a lot. But it stays entertaining. Like, how long have we been watching Ness?
Do
for this
real.
Exact type of thing. And it doesn't get old. It doesn't age. You know what I mean? Like, you can watch a Ness battle from 2012, 2013, and it's still just as entertaining as when you first watched it. You know what I mean?
That's hella true. And they got Marcus in the crowd, the damn guy. He's the best. The best hype man ever.
Yeah, he was there for me in Book Collector.
I wonder if you have to charge extra if you book Ness. I wonder if you pay like $200 more to get the damn guy.
I mean, I did. When I booked Ness and B-Magic, I flew him out.
You have
that.
You have to.
I'm like, it's only gonna be right,
like,
man.
It has that.
You're like
it just reminds me of Grizzle. Like it just has that that Grizzle mania.
Yeah,
feel,
you're doing an E.NESS battle a disservice if you don't book Marcus alongside with him.
Salute to Marcus because I didn't know what your name was.
No, under the bus.
I said I fuck with Lil Joey, nigga, prepare for your jihad. And Frankie with the grippers with the clippers by my side. The techie still battle, niggas acting like he died. The body bag boom got a casket in your side. I said I jab you with the ice pick, I clunk you with the nightstick and go to jail and come back lit like a Mike Vick, you bitch. Got my dick in the Kung Fu vice grip. I'm like a zombie looking for some brain with a night shift. I chop his head off on camera like I'm ice. Cause I'm the nicest. And to me this shit is priceless. Suicide Squad, 4 horsemen, nigga, saddle up, punch you in your fucking mouth and turn this whole battle up. It's bad enough y'all do what we do and do it after us, but this is how I look in real life, nigga. After Puffin. To a 4.5. It just ain't adding up. I came to make sure your funeral was ghetto fabulous. The ratchet busters sound like Battlefield Earth Galactica. It's 2 flips, I flip you, and you flip out of character. I see your monkey ass back to Africa. I'm guaranteed to see you up in traffic. I'm a trafficker. I high .9, but I prefer another caliber. Besides DNA, I never picked another challenge. This K a half moonshine, so we're around noontime. The Glock will pop and take him on a hot air balloon ride. This nigga think he Tupac, get his whole crew shot. Then go 223 and 1 inside the shoebox. I put all you little niggas on. I'm like goo-wop. I hate a second round oozing down your tube side. Woo side, it's chicken in this biscuit going 2 sides.
When he gets to dancing.
When he start dancing,
he's cooking right now. Yo, Jack Boy Maine does that like every fucking battle event, dude. I swear to God, he's in the background of every battle.
If you've been on the East Coast, Jack Boy would make it.
I think he battled Kaboom that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a fire battle.
Yeah.
On paper, I like that a lot.
I said, woo side, this chicken in this biscuit come with 2 sides. This nigga ain't a blood, you's a dub, you just blew 5. I'll fuck your bitch, get her pregnant, get his tube stopped, get a tummy tuck, and make you pay for the boob job. Translation, pussy if you old red. You and DNA get mashed in caskets cause y'all both dead. Young, dumb, and full of shit, listen to your old head. Stop trying to live off Rex and get your own bread. Let's go, Billy Mason.
Yeah, this was good. I was lightweight expecting, from what I've heard about this battle, E.NESS to do really bad.
Same.
Yeah.
Maybe Kayshawn just fucking phenomenal. So
I think he played to his Philly crowd there a little bit, you know, in the first round or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a solid round. But yeah, I from what I remember watching this battle, I think Kayshawn's about to get real busy.
Word. Fire round, but definitely beatable.
Yeah, you left the door open.
Yeah.
What up, Philadelphia? I'm hearing all this shit, this lame talk. Kayshawn versus E.NESS. Well, this about to be a cakewalk for no money. You walked 147 miles for a motherfucking cheesecake. Shit, for $300, this nigga probably walked 3 states. Get there hyped and find nothing in the briefcase. Don't do shit but call a nigga a cheapskate. Please play Razor. Get your check at the door like a sweepstakes. 3-8. Kick. 3-8. Please play Razor. Get your check at the door like a sweepstakes. 3-8. Kick out the mag. East Bay. Nah. Cliche. Make his back pay. Rebate. Heat bait. Flame on the cover. Meat tape.
Yeah, Kayshawn's doing hella good.
What's so different is that, I mean, obviously E.NESS doesn't punch. You know what I mean? You know, so the minute that you land a punch and you realize like the crowd is like into that, you know what I mean? They're not just into cadence or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like in the palm of your hand because you're like, I'm doing something that he's not gonna come fight back with punches. He's just gonna come back with his style again, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And like every single line from Kayshawn.
Check at the door.
Is it simile or a pause or something like that?
Yeah.
But I bought this meal for the bitch I want. This a dream date. G say. Taking this battle was your worst bet. My first step, finna land the eagle on this bird nest. It's
different.
Nigga, taking this battle was your worst bet. My first step, finna land the eagle on this bird nest. 2 arms behind him, like my baby took his first step.
That's crazy. I think he could have acted it out a little bit better, but the crowd didn't need it, you know, because that's just such a, I mean, if you have any kids, you know, like everybody knows you're like, you know.
was your worst bet? My first step. Finna land an eagle on this bird nest. 2 arms behind him like my baby took his first steps. I had this fire bottled up like who I'm finna purge next. You want the tray like the answer? No, I got a conclusion. Get the fool in the eyes like he had an illusion. Front on me, and I make it out alive? Well, I'm coming back with a tooling. Get Ness back with the chopper. Diddy had a reunion.
That's fire.
Damn, he's like saying shit that's like almost like, why hasn't anybody said that before?
Yeah.
Like that was fucking hard as hell.
Ain't even let him bad boy south. They used him for all they bad boy promo. Had him living in bad boy house. Sporting this bad boy logo. They could at least had him down with Junior Mafia. Signed him as bad boy solo. This nigga walked a bunch of miles to being bad boy almost. Well, this how it
Oh my god. That is fucking incredible.
So funny,
let's go.
That's so funny.
Let's go.
And it's just so hard with E.NESS battling, you know, he's been battling pretty often to come up with new creative ways to go at those angles or whatever, in case you're just doing a great job of it.
Yep. That's fine.
I'm sweating just looking at that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, this how it go though. I got 112 and a 38 that I call G-Deck. Oh, y'all don't get the message? It's chemistry. He think it's all peaches and cream till he see that special delivery revolver. Boy, I keep this. What? Revolver. Yeah, revolver. Boy, I keep this bitch closer than enemies. Solve a problem after the first step, like parentheses. Knock him.
That's nice.
I knock him out. I ain't have to smoke his roof like a chimney. Wake him up and put him back in the days like a memory. Nigga, every league that I've been on, they gotta remember me. Cause I done hit the stage in front of every single class. Like assembly, I grip a tune, then click and boom. Like they drop the link, stop and think. Or lean in a fade like Shabba Rinks. Loch Ness monster. Nigga, I will go to your swamp and drink.
Like really?
Shad is just.
I will go to your swamp and
that
drink.
wave of like.
Oh my God.
What does that even mean?
Your lake's light. It's some light lake you living in.
Is this round 1 already for Sean?
Yeah, for
At
sure.
this point, do you think?
Honestly, after the almost, I figured the round was 1 after you were in Bad Boy almost.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's definitely the moment of this round.
It's a different nigga Loch Ness monster. Nigga, I will go to your swamp and drink. It's a different world when you walk through these doors, nigga. Monsters Inc. Nigga, that's a round 1, nigga.
Yeah, so K-Shine definitely did win that round pretty comfortably.
For sure. But it wasn't a bad Ness round.
Nah, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Shine was just on his
I mean, this is a fire battle so far.
Yeah.
I feel bad for sleeping on it for so long.
I'm prepared for this battle. I'm prepared for this battle here in less than 30 days. Fucked up my loud pack and Percocet 30 ways. Now I'm here to cut the cancer out at an early stage and send K-Shine on his way to the pearly gates. Your whole life Photoshop. Behind the back, Robocop. Talk about you gonna do something to me, Shine. No, you not. You was always one to underrate me. I go over top, there's no debate. I drop a whole 8 in my soda pot, so fuck rap, crime page. You trying to be like Kanye? My 9 spray, give Shine. Rich homie crime brain. This nigga pussy period. I make him bleed for 9 days. This faggot Mr. Cycle lasts longer than Beyonce. Roxanne Shantae's like, dog, what's the time frame? Cause I take my talents out west. I'm LeBron James. I got shooters everywhere. I got hoopers everywhere. I pull up for you one time, make you Uber everywhere. I ain't got no bitch. I got Goofy everywhere.
Sean is doing hella good at predicting his shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn.
I wonder if he heard it before.
Yeah, because how did he know Uber Everywhere was coming? That was like too good.
He's done that 2 or 3 times this round already.
Yeah.
I got shooters everywhere. I got hoopers everywhere. I pull up on you one time, make you Uber everywhere. I ain't got no bitch, bitch. I got goofy everywhere. I be in spots you scared to go in. You ain't never there. My crew blow hella smoke. We hustle. We never broke. It's so much traffic. Shit, my neighbor started selling coke.
I love that.
Let's go. Let's fucking
so
go.
Much traffic. My neighbor started selling coke. Those are like the E.NESS type moments, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna hit you with something crazy, you know. Like it's the waffle fry. What was the waffle fry?
Waffle fries. Yeah.
It's just the little bars that are in there. It's just like
Totally. They're easy to get. You know, satisfying.
It's so much traffic. Shit, my neighbor started selling dope. Even if I choke, it's the realest shit I ever wrote. Oh, you like telling jokes? Tell it to my telescope. I send you to the Golden Gate. No, we can't negotiate. Shoot first, ask questions later. We like gold chain. Niggas think I won't catch a fade because I'm overweight. Pop shot, body drop, make them do the shoulder shit. Nigga bluffing. It's my poker face. I represent Philly, PA. That's a show me stick. DC, Loot Gang, State Prop, OBA. John walk around like he fight. No, he ain't. Your complex rhyme scheme stuck inside a time machine, Tommy gun with the drumstick. I'm Tommy Lee. I run up on you with a butter knife. You will cop the plea. It's facts.
This is a dope fucking round.
Yeah, this is better than his first.
Yeah.
I run up on you with a butter knife. You gonna cop a plea because this is a service I provide for you. This is not for free. You still got crack to sell. It's like snatching pocketbooks. Dog, I got my hands in everything. I'm an octopus. It's how you push. Even niggas driving.
Yes! Let's go!
I got my
Hands and everything. I'm an octopus. Fuck yeah, Ness. That's fire.
You with a butter knife. You gonna cop a plea because this is a service I provide for you. This is not for free. You still got crack to sell. It's like snatching pocketbooks. Dog, I got my hands in everything. I'm an octopus. It's how you push. Even niggas driving past stop and look. As long as he get hit, who give a shit how many shots he takes. I'm sick of all the critics not giving me the credit. I'm wiping everybody out right before the edit. They paid you 3 stacks. I got a dub.
How's he doing that, man? How, like, literally, I didn't see that coming at all.
I can do that with punchers.
Yeah.
Or with, like, wordplay people. I can do that well.
Yeah.
But he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that with Ness. So it's interesting that Sean can do that.
Wiping everybody out right before the edit. They paid you 3 stacks, I got a dub, nigga, bet it. The Luke is selling dick, tell him little cuz said it. I catch you down on South Street in front of Ishkabib. Grab him by his neck and split his shit down the middle.
Shout out to Ishkabib, that place is fire.
What is that, like a restaurant?
It's like a Philly cheesesteak spot, whatever, downtown.
Is it?
Yeah. When
Philly
I met
house.
Bill, like, that's where we went down there afterwards. I was like, yo, this...
Max's is the place.
You been to Max's?
Yeah, no, I've never been to Max's, but like everybody has such opinions, you know. They're like, oh, don't go to Gino's, don't go to, you know, don't go. You have to go here. And then you ask the next person, they're like, no, you got, you know. And so it's kind of like barbecue is in Kansas City. Like you'll come to Kansas City and I'll swear by one spot, and then you ask the next person, they're like, no, you gotta go to this one.
What's your spot in Kansas City?
It's a place called Joe's, Kansas City.
Joe's?
Yeah. It's literally
simple name. Go to Joe's.
Go Joe's. Yeah, it's in a gas station. They got the Z-Man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Z-Man comes with an onion ring, pulled pork, and everything on it, man. Yeah.
Let's go.
Split his shit down the middle. I'm just trying to chill, so I'm gonna let you live a little. Forget to check it next time, you'll end up in a spittle. Please, trigger squeeze.
My man called it spittle.
2 hits, I hit you to hit Club Mickey D's. Watch you like a centipede, leave your brain fricassee. Walk past, playing freeze tag. Now I'm Mr. Free. This got to be the biggest body going down the history.
Dude, E.NESS gives 0 fucks about a crowd, man. Like, seriously, they start going crazy.
Like, I'm gonna give y'all a second, and then I'm gonna just I'm gonna give y'all 2 to 3 seconds to react how y'all want to react, and then I'm right. Y'all gotta just.
That's great.
This got to be the biggest body going down the history. The way I whip your ass, it's gonna feel like it was 6 of me. Shine plays Superman. I got a
God, yes, I his fucking reactions, man. Damn.
Whip your ass, it's gonna feel like it was 6 of me. Shine plays Superman. I got a clip full of kryptonite. I wonder
So
if your woman
fire, dog.
she get this.
Fucking love Marcus. He's the best.
Superman, I got a clip full of kryptonite. I wonder if your woman mind if she get this dick tonight. I don't pull it out the flash. Infrared beam is like cyborg on your ass. Pull up in the Batmobile, my jury on Aquaman. I killed Lex Luthor because I take more than I can stand. Lie. Shine, all you do is lie. You lie so fucking much and I can understand why. You lie about the shit you got, lie about the bricks you cop, lie about the chicks you pop, you lie when your dick a lot. You lie about the bread you get, lie about the shit you buy, lie about the shit you tell, but I got bigger fish to fry. You lie, every day in your lie. And the lie detector test detected that was a lie. Round 2. Let's go, y'all.
That round was fucking awesome, dude.
Definitely
hella dope.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what is he? So I don't know when this came around. What is this K-Shine thing he's doing at the beginning of every round now?
I said.
Is it just I said and then everybody says it? Because I've seen a couple battles now where he just goes I said and then like his entourage is like I
Did
said.
he do it in Av?
I didn't watch that battle. So I
Jay
thought
Mills?
he did again. I thought I heard him say it against Jay Mills or whatever, but I didn't know if it was like becoming a thing for him.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
what.
I didn't notice it, but maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. People start shit out of nowhere. Like sometimes like people catch on so fast. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? You know?
Hey yo, I just left Chicago. Stand up, the bars gotta make me stand up. Yeah, alright. Wait, man, I just left Chicago.
He's
still talking, dog.
He said the bars gotta make me stand up.
Yeah.
Tough gotta make me stand up. Yeah, alright. Hold on, wait. Man, I just left Chicago. You seen how I did Cannon there. Time to make Eli and show y'all I'm the man in there. Nothing giant. Just 5 niggas. 5 hammers here. You'll see 5 ring together. Planeteers. That scope shit. That scope shit. Only punchlines. I do my damage near. Close range.
K-Shine, Captain America bars? Or Captain Planet, whatever. Some green superhero.
Hard. Planeteers, that scope shit. That scope shit.
That is
only
pretty funny.
punchlines. I do my damage near, close range. I'm talking point blank, like the answer's clear. I like to look my victim in my eyes before the hammer air.
In his eyes?
Last
Yeah, I like to look the victim in my eyes. Maybe he's saying the reflection of himself and you can see his own eyes. Hey, Sean, I got you, dog.
I like to look my victim in my eyes before the hammer air. Last thing he seen, shine over him. Chandelier.
I like that.
Nigga, that's for the awkward discussion. Then I said, damn. Yeah. Psych! Nigga, you bucking. Wow! That's another one for walking for nothing. Nigga, motherfuck the band. I'm the nigga that's drumming. And they kick for every action. There's repercussion. Knife with a hook. Yeah, catch up. Knife with a hook.
What'd he say?
Have it hanging the
Kick
nigga.
for every action.
The band. I'm the nigga that's drumming.
Kick is a
And they
drum.
kick for every
So
action.
percussion.
There's repercussion. Knife with a hook.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, catch up. Knife with a hook. Have it hanging the nigga. Cool class, I'm souped up. Too cool for the tray. School lunch, room tough. They kick back like a bazooka. Get juiced up. I turn Nesty into a fruit punch.
It's like not good, but it's good.
Yeah, word. Like on paper, it's like fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's
but
like
he performs the fuck
like,
out of it.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, the way he's selling it is like.
A lot of the stuff like that is kind of just like on paper. It's like,
It's just like,
Shine is a really tough match in a room that size. In a room like, you have a better chance of beating Shine in a big room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that energy is like, it could only really be transferred so many rows. Like, after then, it kind of dies off, you know, and you're kind of like, I'm not like close, so I don't really feel his energy that much.
Right.
But yeah.
But in the small room like that, the way he's performing right now is like,
what do you do with that?
He can say anything, and the way he's selling it is gonna do the work for him.
Yeah, for real.
That Back of the grip. Back of the grip. Back of the grip. Smacking this bitch. Splitting this boo up. All I see is a track and a whip. Uber. Nigga, Japanese. Let her on her back. Akuma. Feel like American Pie. The clip longer than a tuba. Nah, it spread through the band camp like Finch with the rumor. Try me, Ness. Watch me body Ness. It be a hobby, Ness. Body stretch, parts everywhere. Part in the sloppy Ness. Spin. Both arms up. Top of the Rocky steps. Here I have to feel these shots. Stay in the obvious. You could have got a. Boy, you could have got a. Boy, you could have got a check off goods. Well, boy, you could have got a check off goods. Shopping list. But now you dealing with this body forever. Monogamous. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool the way they gas boom. Well, it stops with E or I'm a B. Running through Philly. Adonis Creed pump.
It has to be the performance because I feel like bars like that in Philadelphia have happened over and over and over. You know
for real.
Running through Philly, Adonis Creed pump, or get it jumping with a hawk. Dominique, slash him, do this old fashioned. I hope my obsolete. Anybody rolling? Nigga, anybody rolling get peeled. I was just popping E, but still a clap for the runner-up, like a nominee. The difference is, I keep torches on the side of me. We got different resources. Stop thinking economy. Normally, DNA a chill. Not with me. Erica be all in. Scrap E shit. Mama D, double barrel, or the Swiss Army on the side of E. He'll have to pay for the slash in the stance. That's apostrophe, don't bother me. Don't bother me, or you gonna be the nigga looking sorry. I'll break your arm when you can, like my daughter with her Barbies.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, lines like that are fire. Okay, saying kin like you're like homies, right? But I fucking hate when people say that because it's like you never say that in real life.
Yeah.
Like you and your kin, bro.
Some people say kinfolk, like in the South.
Oh yeah,
you know,
right. Okay,
some
kinfolk.
People say that, but you're right though. Like my
shine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all sure. I say "ak" a lot of times in battles, and I don't think I ever call it. I don't ever say it personally.
Yo, but that's funny because
"ak" is the go-to.
I was talking about this the other day with someone, and I was like, it's so funny because I don't think we realize sometimes, especially when we're newer to the culture, that certain slang is regional, and so there's a lot of battlers from New York or from other places that'll say like Aki or say Bull or say something like that, and it's like, well, that's because you were watching Cassidy or that's because you were watching Ness or Reed, and you don't understand that that's Philly, Philly slang.
Yeah,
you think you're just fitting into the culture. You know what I mean? But you don't understand that the way you're being influenced by certain battlers by saying certain things that don't even fit your region.
Right.
Like you're from a place that doesn't even say that.
Yeah, word.
But you incorporate it into your bars. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good point. It's a real good point.
Nigga, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Or you gonna be the nigga looking sorry. I break the arm on your kin. No. I try. Respect the AC. Nigga, don't bother me.
They are
or you gonna be the nigga looking sorry.
E.NESS' sweat sideburn is amazing.
My daughter with her Barbies. You do not want to dance like a gangster at a party.
Let's go!
So
K-Shine has had like great stuff, but like stuff that's so bad it's fucking amazing. That is fucking incredible, dude.
Gangster at a party. It's a cap every way. Ray J talking to Safari.
I think that was like pretty good timing with that ball. Yeah, it was fresh off. So that rank for me is debatable.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
It's a lot closer, at least. That's for damn sure.
The thing about K-Shine is that it's like similar to Ness, is his delivery doesn't switch up heavily either. You know.
Yeah.
So if you're not following that scheme, that nominee, sign of me type joint, and he misses on 2 or 3, you know, it can start to feel a little dry until he picks up on whatever comes next.
Yeah.
I can see how in the room
it feels like
it may have felt like Shine won that round.
Yeah.
But on camera, it's definitely debatable.
And then honestly, in debatable rounds, if you go second, sometimes it's a lot more. You're more privy to edge the person that went second or whatever, because you know. But yeah, I remember watching this and I didn't have it as a 3-0 because people were talking about how K-Shine hadn't lost a round all year, and I was thinking like, man, I watched that E.NESS battle and I had K-Shine winning, but I don't remember having him like 30 in E.NESS. You know?
Yeah, for sure. And the Av battle too, I feel like it wasn't really a 3-0 if I remember correctly, but you guys being like pretty proficient writers, you guys feel like sometimes like his heavy use on similes and pause, like did-do this, did-do this for like almost a whole round. How do you guys feel about that? Because to me, that's always felt like it's like almost so template based, which we were talking about before. It's like so template based that it's like almost like it's like choose your own adventure, like fill in like if I can fit this in, it's like there's a round. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, for me, like from a writing standpoint, it's very sloppy. Like that's just how I view it. Like it's very, but it's what he does, you know. So if
and he does it really well. So
yeah, and you know, because we can all find a multi, you know, tuck a heater, bangs on your forehead, Justin Bieber, dun dun dun, cousin skater, Mother Teresa, you know, but you know, like we could all find some way of doing that, you know. But like when he says things like obsolete, I hope my obsolete, like I'm like, dog, I've never thought obsolete, you know, like so there is some like creativity there, but like that whole back to back just like that from a writing standpoint, depth wise and like creativity, to me it's just like, oh, they pay for K-Shine, that's what K-Shine does, so
yeah, word, that's a good point. Sometimes in the he doesn't want to dance gangster at a party. It's like where the piercing the armor shows through, where he's like,
What do you think? You're the writer, shoot.
Let's go, Kingpin.
I mean, I think the template works because it's very like instant gratification. You know what I mean? And so like when you have people like us, like we like to scheme, we like to do certain things. We'll draw something out for 4 or 6 bars to have a payoff at the end. Sometimes people get to the 3rd bar and they're like, I'm kind of done listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where, with somebody like Shine, he's going to say something that you're going to get right then and there. And it may not be complex, it may not be witty, it may not be, the most well thought up, it may have a weaker setup, but like, if it's easy to digest, sometimes that's all people want in the moment. You know what I mean? And so...
And if you miss on it, the next one's coming.
Yeah,
exactly. So
if we miss on something with 2 or 4 bars, then we got to wait 12 to 15 seconds to try to grab them back in.
And then that's a dry spot, and it looks different. You know what I mean? And so, when you're throwing 40 punches around, you can miss 8 to 10 and still have a decent round. You know what I'm saying? But if you're building it up 4, 6, 8 bars and you miss it. It feels different.
And then everybody remembers that one dry spot.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Or
Let's go.
Good points. Good points.
I walk around with your whole life on my flash drive.
Let's go.
Great opener. That is walking around with your whole life on my flash drive.
Such an incredible opener.
Holy shit.
Hold it down. Respect the MCs. I walk around with your whole life on my flash drive. Hoes dick eat me every time I pass by. If you ain't know what gotta happen to the last guy, just know you're an honorary member of my Fab Five. It gets a black eye and a bloody nose. Elbow after elbow, Dusty Rose.
Dusty Rose bars.
Okay, that guy is E.NESS's official hype man.
Oh, okay.
When I met him in Philly when I filmed RYD versus Raw, he's like, yo, you know who I am? Like from across the street. And I was just like, no, what's up, man? What's your name? Like, I thought he was gonna introduce himself, like I'm Mark or something. He's like, I'm E.NESS's hype man. Like literally. I was like, oh. And then I recognized him from the fucking the Steams battle. He had like this lime green shirt on, and he was hyping the fuck out of that battle. But yeah, he's like an official E.NESS hype man. It's fucking lit.
E.NESS turned around. E.NESS.
Yeah, see?
I'll blow you up and bury you inside a cup, yo. There's money over everything, and I don't love these hoes. These niggas I die for. Period 5 for. I show 5 shots and follow up with 55 more. Drink from the top shelf, my room on the top floor. Go upside, shine top, and take down this high score. Y'all grab the pump gun. 2 straps if you want some.
Little play dumb is 3 straps if you want some.
My Uzi weigh a ton. If I hit him, it's a dud bun.
As far as you and DNA concerned, it's tied 1-1.
Like a dancer, make him do the Izzy Dan kick.
Marinara sauce, then I run up with your breadsticks.
You gon' say some puff, some cheesecake, and some Fred flips.
It's not gonna deck you right off in your head like you ain't said shit.
40, slow down. This 40 about to go round. It's a rattlesnake in my grass. I got a motel. What you thought you would get some love from my hometown? Pull the razors out and have a samurai showdown. You a DNA? I like a battle rap kid and play. Shine, you a bitch. You just forgot to throw your dick away. I shoot you and bounce off your forehead. Ricochet, hit big check. Hey, yo.
I really like this battle, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Get that off.
Is that his son or something? I mean,
I was
like putting
no,
him in that age category or
it's
anything.
Definitely like
no
somebody who's closely affiliated with him, and I was thinking it might be his son.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. Maybe who knows?
Gotta get that off.
All I know is K-Shine says nothing about it in his next round. It's like, dude, come on. Come on. How do you feel about that? Because you like have great flips.
Yeah.
But if somebody does something so obvious and he just like doesn't, you don't say anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it just depends on if the round's sewn up or how much I know my material. You know. Like,
yeah.
If I feel like, all right, he didn't like it. I got this round in the bag. You know, I might not have to mention it because I tried to flip something against DNA, and in my head it sounded great, you know, and like I flipped it and it just was like a dud, and like people talk about it, they're like, yeah, his rebuttals just weren't that good, you know, and I'm like, dang, all right, so sometimes the better decision is not rebuttaling, you know.
Yeah, it depends. I find myself in situations sometimes where if I feel like I'm in control of a battle, I'm less likely to, you know what I'm saying, to rebuttal something, and if I feel like, oh, it's 1-1 going into the bottom of the third. That was a great third. Like, I need every edge I can get. Let me crank something out. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, historically, I also haven't seen Shine rebuttal or freestyle. You know, in his round. I don't know if that's part of his
arsenal.
You know, his arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true.
It always baffles me because I just feel like everybody should freestyle. You know, like I don't know, but I think that's just like the part of it challenges myself. Like, I like to challenge myself in battles. Like, you know, okay, I know my material, now impress yourself again. Like, you know, and so it might just be an egotistical thing. Like, all right, you know, like, let's just, you know. Yeah. But yeah, some people just don't, and, you know, it's probably for the best because it would probably shed light on maybe a weaker attribute, so.
Very true. Very true.
Oh, shorty, slow down. My 40 about to go round. It's a rattlesnake in my grass. I gotta mow down. What you thought you would get some love inside my hometown? Pull the hawks out and have a samurai showdown. You and DNA on a battle rap kid and play. Shine, you a bitch. You just forgot to throw your dick away. I shoot you and bounce off your forehead, then ricochet, hit Big T and make top sing like Miss Chalet. Then when it rains, it pours. My pain ain't the same as yours. Cause starting from the bottom is the same shit I got famous for. Fuck all the politics, we don't play no games no more. That's why Philly always represent when I take the floor. Shine, you a shit hoagie. I mask up Nick Foley. Fuck you if you feel some type of way. Ain't you rich, homie? This a blood sacrifice. I ain't even right. Cause Shine came up under Rex damn near half his life. But that mob the shit, Ness. Or Tree ain't gonna get chin checked. I'm surprised Murder Mook ain't make you be his bitch yet. Cause Mook ain't Cam and Rex ain't Jimmy. In case Sean can't beat you Wells, cause his first name is Kenny. Gorilla hit me. You ain't in the gym, why the fuck you looking skinny? And I don't want to hear you taking shots if you can't take any. Yo. Come on, you gonna need it. You gonna need it. He gonna feel this. Chill, let's go.
Let me get this one.
I heard somebody call it memory juice the other day. I was like, bro.
That's funny.
Hit that memory juice.
I'm doing donuts in the lamb chop. I'm gonna let this can pop. Forgot to touch the burner, burnt my hand. It's too damn hot. Shout out to my man when it came up from the sandbox. Every time I dress, I coordinate like my grandpa. All we do is pitch and run base. What's wrong with y'all? Let's go, Philly. All we do is pitch and run base. It's a sandlot. All my life I've been an asshole. Let's go, man. Round 3. You good? You sure?
Ah, fuck. Yeah. Damn.
But the thing about it, like, I'm a huge advocate for like going out of your comfort zone, and like I don't think I've ever seen an E.NESS battle where somebody jumped in. You know?
For sure.
Like we just talked about how he does the same kind of cadence or whatever. He angled. He talked about Dot Mob. He talked about he came kind of out of his comfort zone and like he brought somebody in, you know, and did a whole lot of different stuff. So like when I'm watching a battle, like obviously everything's subjective. He's probably gonna lose the round because of the, you know. But like I watch him like, cool from an artist standpoint. Like I rock with that heavy.
Yeah, that's for real. That's a good point.
Yo, I like it. I say. I'm a troublemaker. I'm the type to grill Ness and then ask him what you looking at. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that's 2 trays in the hook with that. Desert Eagle, leave a whole list wide, where's Hoodie at? Bird got him peeking through Ness like I thought I saw a putty cat. Nigga, that was fire. That was fire. But you striked out soon as they booked their match. Indian giver with his wig. I took it back. Harlem Nights. You better think quick or I'm pushing that. Make everybody bail like Ray at the Sugar Shack. What's the facts? Another New York nigga with a death wish? Nigga, Ness wish. This the best, bitch. I pass Cass in over your bro. I'm finna set you at ladder. Nigga, neat cereal. I get the scratching knees like my leg itch. Get it shaking after the scoop. Let's see if Ness quick. Tell Ness, bitch, tell Ness, bitch, I'ma see ya. Tell Ness, bitch, I'ma see ya. If your girl only knew. I'ma leave ya, llama leave ya, thought in the sand, La Marina, Super Mario, rounds pop out, oh, Mamma Mia!
You change your voice up for one bar, it don't matter what you say. It don't matter what. I mean, it was a nice line, but man, the minute you switch your voice up on somebody, it's a wrap.
That's hella fucking true, dog.
Like, what do you think of this bar? Oh, that's so cool. Bad. Watch this. Oh, snap.
It becomes a whole different bar.
Like, bro.
That's fucking on point, dog.
Llama squeezer, dumping on Ness. Like, what you wanna do? You can get these pops, brother. I got some uncles too. The 40, I leave. Yeah, that's light. The 40, I leave them lying when it blew. I call him Uncle Snoop, the Desi, that'll pop that pussy. I call him Uncle Luke, the big one, I call Uncle Phil. His brother coming too. That's the 80 with the old handle. I call it Uncle Drew. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable.
I didn't realize that was Ty Law.
Chill.
Oh yeah.
Don't get comfortable.
Yeah.
As soon as you coffee, I fold this shit. So you better apply your pressure soon as you show your grip. Or it's Beanie Siegel on my paper soldier shit. Hey, that's a shot that any hand E roll up with. Beam under his neck. Beam under his neck. I ain't even have to show my shit. He trying to get it off his chest like he got a bone to pick. Nigga, I squeezed the nothing left. That shit sounded like I own the pit. That's bogus shit. That shit sounded like the stove is lit.
That was nice. That was tough.
Nigga, you know it's sick. Y'all want to know it's sick? You had ample opportunity to be admired and praised. Babs passed you in career by standing on the side of the stage. You have no new growth that you applying these days. You just here in the same spot. Allen Iverson braids. 2 9.
I don't think the K-Shines really looked at him much this battle.
Word, he's performing to the audience.
Yeah, everything is to them.
Yeah. He can rock with a laser like the diamonds of praise.
You know, that's something I noticed a lot with the Jay Mills battle. Like, and Jay Mills like stood really far away and he kind of just watched him, and I noticed that it was really weird because it didn't really feel like a battle where people like battling each other. It felt like Keisha's like, all right, my turn, and then Jay Mills is like, my turn. Oh, they'll get it later. The whole
I think that one thing, like when you're rapping to your opponent, like the crowd's engaged like on you both, so they don't know whether to react because like you're saying something to them. Yeah. But when you're rapping to them, it's almost like you can control them by react now. But like if I'm like punching, I'm not paying attention to him, they're like, okay, he just wants to keep rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's an art to it.
Yeah, word.
I ain't buying no J's. He can rock with a laser like the diamonds of praise. Get down. You feeling lucky? You were winding the grave. Chris Brown and Don't Judge Me. A nigga die in this fade. Beanie Siegel, headshot. Your niggas will feel it in the air. But he gonna be the first scene in Philly. Like when they grab Will and spin them in the air. The crib shot. Fucking up his mama welfare. And she smell fear. She like, you moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Nigga, that's a juice shot. Tupac. Hit him up. Get your crew shot on ooh-wah. Pick him up. Next time you better call an Uber or get the bus. Y'all know my slogan, nigga. Zip him up.
Yeah, I mean that battle's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's a good environment.
1 and 3, but I think the second is close.
Yeah,
and outside of Ness's fumble in the third, I enjoyed his content.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't terrible.
No, not at all.
It was definitely a good Ness.
Yeah, the second round was closer than I was led to believe. If anything, I might even kind of lean towards E.NESS, but yeah, K-Shine was fucking on fire that battle, man. And like you were saying, A.WARD, like, and that is a good point. His crowd control is crazy. Like
in Philly, you know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned from like just talking to some of the other vets is like some of these cities that don't have like your big battle rap events all the time, like when guys like Chilla or K-Shine or whatever go there, it's really not like too much of a disadvantage because they've been watching them for so long.
And
it's
like
see you. We want to react to you. We want to see you. We want, you know.
Yep.
So you could be battling a guy in their hometown, you know, and it's just kind of like, oh, you're still kind of on level playing field because you have that, you know, that aura about you. And I think Shine obviously has it, and his style these days, the back-to-back punches, the entertainment, the way he's doing it just falls perfectly in line with what battle rap is receiving, you know. So
yep. How do you guys feel like he's gonna do against Geechee?
I think he's gonna do well. Volume 3 it's gonna be a small room, so it's gonna be similar to that. But I mean, it's invite only, right? And so I think the crowd may be less of a factor. And so I think that bodes well for Geechee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I would say if it was a room like this, Geechee might have a little more of a problem.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good battle. I think Geechee, and compared to Ness, Geechee's going to say a little more. You know what I mean? As far as his bars, they're going to be put together a little better. So if I had to pick, I might edge Shine. But I fully expect that to be the battle that decides champion of the year. So I think it should easily be the best battle on that card.
Word.
I mean, Shine's done a Smack volume before, right?
First Danny.
Yeah, Danny. And Geechee
which was also really good.
Hasn't.
Nope.
But Geechee's done your ruin, your I mean, I don't know. I guess it's still probably apples to oranges.
Yeah,
but you know, he's not. It doesn't seem like he's the kind of person who would have to adjust a whole lot, you know, to a different type of setting or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the champion of the year aspect brings so much weight to it because when you're talking about money like that, it's a big deal, you know? So then you hope that the integrity of the battle is not compromised by people wanting to cheer and over-cheer
for their favorite
artist. Yeah. You know? And so it's deep in there with NWX, or it's deep in there with LA. Yeah. And then it's just looking like, hey, we have to make it like this dude's getting crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's the one tough thing, you know, that that I'm hoping that, you know, we can just get a good 3-round battle. Everybody just, you know, reacts accordingly, and it's not more of like popularity contest type stuff, you know.
That's a really good point.
That's a lot of money, you know. It's not just a battle, you know.
Yeah,
like this is literally like your first ever, basically winner takes all for 12, 10, whatever thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
you know?
Deciding battle on a year's worth of work.
Yeah,
like there's a lot going into it.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. If say Shine and Geechee, say the battle turns out to be terrible.
Yeah, word.
Right?
Yeah.
And say Iron destroys O.RYD. Does Iron have a case?
I think so. I think Iron does have a case, you're right.
Yeah.
Especially against O.RYD, who won last year.
It's like if Pat smokes Arsenal tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I guess I would need a better look at what the voting process looks like. I know I watched it last year, and they had like the round table and different things like that.
Yeah.
And I can tell from the personalities and different types of people that were there, kind of who, you know.
Yeah.
And it's near impossible to take all of the biasness and all that kind of stuff out of it. So I trust Jay Black and his platform and what he's doing, you know, to make sure the right person gets it. But yeah, if it's a terrible like letdown to a battle, like, you know, I mean, knock on wood, I don't want it to be, but if there's chokes, stumbles, and you know all this kind of stuff. Or
but
whatever,
in my head, I'm like, if Iron takes off and goes crazy against O.RYD, like it just obliterates O.RYD, who was the champion of the year last year.
Right.
He just battled T-Top. You know,
arguably
all the
3-0 T-Top. I think some people were giving maybe T-Top a round, but I think he got him clear.
I feel like Iron would have a case if Geechee and Shine underperformed, but I feel like the battle between Geechee and Shine is already kind of being promoted as like this is for the champion. Like it's almost as if nobody else had a shot. You know what I mean? But
word. Exactly.
That's the power of media too, though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you create these types of things, you can get some people behind you. Remember when Madflex was getting people behind him for World Dom and stuff like that? You know, you get this social media presence, and it's like hashtag. No, it's me. Cosign. Boom.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, because honestly, you ever see like in the sometimes when you'll watch college basketball or whatever, they'll put up like the eye test, and they won't tell you what team it is, but it'll say like question, you know, like it'll say 12 wins. You know, strength of schedule, boom, boom, boom. And you're like, dang, that all looks like super close, you know? And then it's like, boom. And then you see like, oh, snap, I would have never had Gonzaga on the same of Rutgers, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So like in battle rap, you know, like if you put up that eye test, like honestly to me, like your Pats, Irons, Geechees, Shines, that top 5 to 6 is like on level playing field.
Very close.
But because of the media, you know, but I mean, all credit to Geechee stayed active, and he's literally come every battle. Like he's literally made it a point to not just sit back and try to coast into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like I got the utmost respect for that. You know.
Who do you think of the 4 of them? If we're saying Shine, Geechee, Iron, and Pat, who's had the toughest schedule, so to speak? Who has had the toughest opponents on the toughest platforms? Would you say?
So Pat had Verb, Rock, Danny Myers, No Shame,
and Arsenal tomorrow.
And Arsenal tomorrow. Iron had JC, T-Top, Big K,
me,
O.RYD, you. I think Iron's competition was the best. Was the hardest.
Shine had E.NESS, YK,
J Mills,
and someone else, right? Av.
And Av. That is good too. And J Mills on paper is intimidating, but I think a lot of people could have beat him
for sure
with the material he brought.
And Geechee battled A.WARD.
Geechee got A.WARD, JC,
Av, right?
No, Av was last year.
T-Top?
Man. T-Top.
Rum Nitty.
Rum.
Tech 9.
Tech.
Oh, wow.
And the Marvin Quest.
Yeah, I don't think they count 1-rounders or 2-on-2s. I think what I read from Champion, they don't count.
So even the...
I think he had maybe 1 or 2 more.
Because Geechee got 3 champions of the night.
Oh, he battled
JC, he got 1 champion of the night, right?
Yeah.
Shotgun Suge.
Oh, yeah, Suge. Oh, yeah. Some amount of
Geechee's been busy, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, I feel like Geechee's competition isn't like that, like, blockbuster, like, top, you know.
Yeah, but he has maybe 1 or 2 battles with decent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he did have performance of the night. He did get 3 champions of the night. That's something that's kind of hard for me to get past. It's like if you won the most versions of a subversion of that award.
Right.
I get it. It don't always translate, but, you know, like, you could have, like, offensive player of the month in the NFL.
Yeah, you're right.
And still not get the MVP. You know what I mean? But since it's branded that way, you know, like it's champion of the night. It's, you know, but it's also just tough because that's only on one platform, and we're not only taking into consideration one platform when looking at the whole.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
So that's the only reason why, because there's RBE events where K-Shine might have got it, or Pat Stay. Like, one of the best things I ever saw was Pat Stay and Danny, and how they literally made that crowd excited to watch battle rap again.
Yeah, like, it was in a lull after Mook, Verb, Big K, and Iron came out.
Everything could have just been sucked out of it, and it could have just been nothing. And bro, they put on the show.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's a testament. That's got to be so difficult to just be like, hey, you know, and like that's one of the things that I really rock with about that battle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of contenders. Those 4, I think, is the ones I would pick. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I definitely do not envy Jay Black when he comes to a decision, because no matter what, people are going to hate.
For sure.
People are going to be mad.
It doesn't matter who wins. There's going to be a backlash. And there's going to be...
His generosity is going to be overshadowed by people like, no, it was this guy. And it's like, dude, he's giving somebody... Like, you guys raised all this money. We're gifting these people, you know? It's like, I think that's unfortunate. It's going to be that way, but it's interesting.